Hey, I'm on. I'm gonna shut the window. Hang on. That's probably better. Right. Hello. Welcome to what episode is this? 15? 16? I'm sort of losing count. I'm really surprised actually. I've got this far. I was literally expecting to maybe do a few and then just sort of given up. But hey, here we are. I'm enjoying doing them. Like I said before, I think I prefer just talking about a certain subject rather than writing. I'm definitely getting better at copy and writing emails and stuff, but yeah, I definitely prefer just talking and waffling on about a certain subject. And I can use these clips for smaller bits of content, which is great. And also, if someone ever asks me a question about a certain subject, I can just direct them to the podcast, which is good. So yeah, it's going well. I think. I mean, there's only what 30, 40 people. No, 30 to 40 downloads each time, and two of them will be my parents. Another four or five will be my clients. Maybe a few more will be my family. A few more friends. So I reckon three people will be people I don't know, which is great. This WhatsApp beep, by the way, it's really annoying. It always goes off when I'm doing a podcast, so I apologise. I don't know how to turn it off. I don't know how to stop it. So hopefully I won't be too popular for the next 15, 20 minutes. But anyway, I'm going to go straight into it just to get it done. I'm going to chat about how to, what's it going to be titled? How to lose fat while eating what you want. Or how to lose fat while eating all the delicious, tasty junk foods. Because let's face it, that's what we all want. We want two things. We want to lose body fat, but we still want to be able to eat all the delicious foods. But I've got good news for you. Oh yeah, by the way, I'm not going to edit this. I'm done with editing. I'm just going to go with it. If I make mistakes, then so be it. It's just going to be, it is how it is. No, it is what it is. Going well. So we want two things. We want to lose body fat and we want to eat all the tasty, delicious junk foods. But I have got good news for you. You can. Because I am doing just that. And I'm going to go through exactly how I am doing it, my methods, and what I am doing in order to lose body fat while still eating what I want, basically. And this is what I provide with my clients. This is what I provide my clients, should I say. I teach them the methods that I use. I teach them the exact methods I am using for them to achieve the fat loss results they want while still, there it goes again, eating what I want. So, see that beep, lost my train of thought. It's so annoying. I was on a roll as well. So, what do we mean by junk food? So, ultra-processed foods, highly palatable foods, sweets, chocolate, cakes, crisps, pizza, takeaways, all the foods you think are quote-unquote bad for you or you shouldn't have if you're trying to lose weight or lose fat. You can eat them. So, for example, this week, I've been dieting this week, and I have had the biggest, densest, is that the word? Densest, I suppose, slab, should I say, of Rocky Road, which I love. It's homemade, and I'll give a shout out to the person who made it. It's the Chocky Pig. Check out their Instagram and get some cakes ordered to your house because they're amazing. Cakes and flapjacks and stuff. Anyway, the biggest slab of Rocky Road. I don't even know how many calories was in it. I roughly tracked, but there was hundreds. I've had that. I've had an ice cream. I've had crisps. I've had chocolate. I've had sweets. I've had, what have I had? I've had pizza. I've had pizza. I've had all the good stuff, all the tasty foods, and I've still lost nearly 5 pounds. So that's, yeah, just over 2 kilos I've lost in about a week. And I'm going to continue this method until I've lost a couple more kilos, because all I want to do is just lose a few kilos, just to get myself down to where I want to be, because I know enough about myself and how my body is, that I know if I get down to around 80 kilos, I'll be fairly happy with my level of body fat. I got up to about 84 and I wasn't really happy. So, of course I was happy, but I wasn't happy with or I wasn't happy with my condition. And I think as a coach, I need to sort of walk the walk a little bit, and I need to keep myself in pretty decent shape. And also I love food, so I'm never gonna stop eating the good stuff. So if I ever feel I'm taking myself out of that condition where I'm thinking, well, maybe I could lose a bit of body fat, then I'll just go into a fat loss phase for a few weeks, lose a few kilos of body fat, and then go again, basically, and then just go and back to enjoying life, and but while still training to build muscle and keep active. Excuse me, just burped. So, for example, this morning, actually, I had a bacon sandwich and 3 eggs. And for most people who want to lose fat my lips are really dry, wouldn't expect they could eat that sort of food for breakfast. They would think, oh, I need fruit or low-fat yogurt and a bit of fruit, or I don't know, a protein shake, or not even have breakfast. Well, you can. So I'm going to keep this short and sweet, hopefully. So my methods are, so get a pen and paper or whatever. I will stick to 3 main meals a day. Okay, so yeah, that's it. 3 main meals a day. In each of those meals, I'll have high amounts of protein, 30, 40 grams in each meal. I will have my first meal fairly late on. I'd usually have it around sort of 6, 7 a.m., but now I am just decreasing the size of my feeding window. So I'm basically just pushing my breakfast further down the line to about 9, 10, 11 a.m. Sometimes even I'll have my first meal at midday. Depends on how I feel. Depends on how hungry I am, because you feel hungry. You feel hungrier on different days. And you can reduce hunger, by the way, by walking. Walking will reduce hunger in most cases. It helped me yesterday. I went for a 3-hour walk yesterday and it massively helped. Anyway, I had my first meal around 9, 10 a.m. Then I'll keep myself busy until I'll go as late as I can for the next meal. So 3, 4, 5 p.m. sometimes. And I'll keep myself busy in between those 2 meals. Again, the second meal I have will be high protein. I'll have lots of vegetables, tomatoes, spinach, whatever. Chuck as much vegetables in there as possible. Big salad, whatever. Make a sort of fairly tasty, low-calorie sauce. You can use stock or something. You can use, I honestly wing it. I just put anything in a boiling water with chicken or vegetable stock, and put some herbs and spices, some corn flour to thicken it up. And you can just it's trial and error for me. But it works. It does the job. I also massively enjoy the high protein ready meals from Aldi. Don't diss them before you try them. There's one I use, it's the jerk chicken one. Honestly, it's amazing. You get 40 grams of protein, under 500 calories, and you get rice, you get vegetables in there. It takes 4 minutes, right? It's a ready meal, but it's nothing inherently wrong with microwave meals. check out the ingredients. That it's good. It's all good. It's not as like it's poison in there or anything. So anyway, I'll have one of those maybe for lunch, or another sandwich, tuna, low-calorie mayonnaise with some lettuce or cucumber, and an apple or something. Anyway, I'll keep the lunch to about, again, 500 calories. And then I will have my main meal in the evening. So I'll leave the most of my calories for the evening. And that'll be somewhere around 500, 600, 700 calories sometimes. So a big main meal in the evening, and I'll have generally whatever I want. So, I'll keep to the guidelines. I'll keep to the high protein, lots of vegetables sort of thing. But I'll have a stir fry, lots of vegetables with some rice. Yeah, that's the thing. I leave enough calories for the evening to have literally whatever I want and still be within my calories. And I'll go into that in a sec. But that's the structure I use. 3 main meals per day, making sure I have about 30 to 40 grams of protein in each meal. So I get around 140, 150 grams of protein per day. If I'm really low on protein for the day, I'll have a high protein snack just to bump up the protein, ensuring that the calories aren't too high. Because you don't want to be going over your calories just because you need more protein, So obviously protein contains calories. So if you're going to go over your calories for the day or for the week, and I'll go into that in a sec, you don't want to think, right, well, I need 20 more grams of protein to get to my target, but if I get my 20 grams of protein, I'm going to go over my calories. So, it's something you need to think about. To lose body fat, you need to be in a consistent calorie deficit. So why would you... Yes, protein is very important, but why would you go over your calories if you just to hit your protein target? For the sake of 20 grams, it's not a major issue. So I wouldn't worry about that too much. But then again, if you do go over your calories once or twice, it doesn't really matter, and I'll tell you why. So what I do and what I give my clients is something called a weekly calorie allowance, right? So first of all, to find out your calories, all you need to do is go online, just type in TDEE calculator, or you can download my free one or my ultimate training program, and you'll find that in the link in my Instagram bio. But basically, this is it's a free. You get everything. So you get everything you need to get the results you want on your own. You get a 3-day strength and muscle building program to do in the gym. You get an exercise database so you know what the exercises should look like. You get a meal planner so you can plan your meals and your macronutrients and your calories. And you get your very own calorie and protein calculator. So whether or not you want to just maintain your weight, you want to lose weight, you want to gain weight, it will tell you how much protein you need and how many calories you need. So basically, if you find out your daily calories, okay. So if you let's say you use my protein and calorie calculator, you download your UTP, right? You run the spreadsheet. It will give you your maintenance calories. Write down your maintenance calories and take off about 400 to 500 from that number. Those are your fat loss calories. So if you were to follow those calories every day, you would lose body fat because you would be in a consistent calorie deficit. But we don't want to do that. We want to follow a weekly allowance, a weekly target. So you would take those calories, let's say it was 2,000. You had your daily allowance, your daily target was 2,000 per day, and to lose body fat, you would take that and multiply it by 7. So that's 14,000. You have 14,000 calories for the week, and you would treat that like a bank account. So let's say you have £14,000 in the bank. Don't go overdrawn for the week, and that's all you need to do. And you can split up those calories as you want. The great thing about this is you can have higher calorie days, you can have lower calorie days, depending on what you're doing in the week, depending on how hungry you're feeling, depending on what you've got planned for the weekend, you can have this multifaceted methodology or structure where you can literally plan your week. Monday, you can be like, right, I'm going to have 1,200 calories. Tuesday, I'm going to have 1,400 calories. Wednesday, I'm going to have 2,000 calories. Friday, I'm going out, so I'm going to have 3,000 calories to allow myself more flexibility. I'm going to plan for a few beers with my mates. I'm going to go out for a curry, so I'm going to plan for a good 1,500 calories for a curry, and that'll still allow you 1,500 for your breakfast and for your lunch. So having this weekly allowance is a game changer for most people. It won't work for everyone, so don't sort of try it and be like, oh, Rich, didn't work for me. Like you said it would work. So I don't know you. I don't know who is listening to this. I don't know what is going to work. But I know that for most of my clients, and I know for me, it works really, really well. So you can have, like I said, so what I did, I went through the week. I said, right, I've got 14, because I have got 14,000 calories, and that's for me to be in a fairly big deficit. So you can go through the week, think, right, Monday, I'm going to have 1,000 calories. Yes, it's a low amount, but it means you're going to have more on the higher calorie days. Or if you want quick fat loss results, or if you want to go into an aggressive diet, which I am, you could literally just have 1,000 calories and then don't worry about carrying the rest over to a different day. It just means you're going to be in a bigger deficit overall, which means you're going to lose fat faster. And yes, this method isn't right for everyone. It could cause people to binge because you get so hungry, but I manage that okay. Like, I can keep myself busy. There are other methods you can use to reduce hunger, such as going for walks, such as increasing your vegetable intake. I drink fizzy drinks to keep my hunger at bay in the evenings. It really helps. Brushing your teeth before bed, another way of stopping you from feeling hungry. Just brush your teeth, and then it's almost like your brain's like, right, it's bedtime, so you can't eat, or you shouldn't eat. So yeah, it's as simple as that. And you would obviously download a tracking app such as MyFitnessPal. There's My Macros, there's NutriCheck, there's an app called Calorie, which is quite simple. There's the one I use called Macro Factor. There's Carbon Coach. There's so many of these tracking apps you can download on your phone, which will allow you to track your food on a daily basis. And you can you can literally pre-plan what you're going to eat. You can pre-plan how many calories you're going to allow yourself for that day. And the great thing is, if you know that you've given yourself a high calorie day, like 3,000 calories or whatever, 3,000 calories, you can be like, right, I'm going to enjoy this. I'm going to have a nice low calorie, high protein breakfast, and a fairly medium-sized lunch, high-protein vegetables, all that kind of stuff. Always go back to the basics, high protein, lots of vegetables, fruit, the good stuff, right? You still want the good nutritional foods in your diet. So if you have 3,000 calories, for argument's sake, on a given day, and you have a low-calorie, say 500 calories for breakfast, a low-calorie lunch, 500 calories for lunch, you've got 2,000 calories for the evening. So what do you want to do with that? You can either get yourself a pizza, you can get some chocolate, you can have a nice meal and treat yourself to a few glasses of wine or something. You can go out for a few beers with the mates. Do you know what I mean? You have 2,000 calories to play with, and then you will still be in a deficit overall for the week. So that's how it works. You are literally eating what you want. You're planning in advance. You're giving yourself high calorie days, lower calorie days. You're using your weekly calorie allowance, and you're not going overdrawn. And using this method will allow you to see fat loss, get pretty quick fat loss results, while still eating what you want, eating delicious, ultra processed, highly palatable foods and treating yourself to a few beers or a few glasses of wine, you're still enjoying life. You can still have a social life. You don't have to live your life by living out of Tupperware and eating chicken, broccoli, and rice every day, and having boring oats for breakfast. It's a pigeon. So yeah, it's the best way for you to live your life, enjoy your life, and keep up with your social life while still achieving amazing fat loss results. That is it. I'm gonna leave it there. So if you have any questions on that, please just let me know. Drop me a message on Instagram or Facebook. And obviously, if you want to download my Ultimate Training Program, just click the link in my bio, or you can just message me and I'll send the link over to you. You can download it for yourself, and you'll have your own copy. That's it to keep. If you are interested in coaching, if you need someone to hold you accountable, if you want that extra support, if you want me to take out the guesswork and do your own programming for you and literally tell you what to do day by day, week by week, until you get into the best shape of your life, get jacked, build muscle, lose body fat, look solid. I had someone ask me the other day, I want to look solid. So yeah, let me know and we'll have a chat. We'll have a chat about my program, Jacked for Lads. It's only for sort of specific people, so we want to make sure that you are the right person for the program. So we'll have a chat beforehand. You'll ask me questions, I'll ask you questions, and see if we're the right fit to work together, basically. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. I hope you found it useful. Please don't forget to share this to your social media, just so other people can take advantage of me and my freeness. And yeah, I'll speak to you on the next episode. Have a good one.